Hi, I'm Ron Ogden. Today, I'm going to show you how do you beat Pumpkin Patch Island on Poptropica. Come with me while we discover Charles M. Shulz's beloved Peanuts characters in this themed island. First things first, find Great Pumpkin Island, and we're on our way. Once you enter the island, drop down and move to the right. The first person you'll see is, good grief, it's Charlie Brown. Talk with Charlie Brown for a moment. Finally, you'll ask him about the party. Everyone's going except for Linus. Let's go find Linus. Move to the right. Move to the right again. Now that you're in the pumpkin patch, move to the right until you find Linus. Speak with Linus. Linus will tell you that Lucy wants him to find the biggest, heaviest pumpkin in all of the patch. Now we'll enter a mini-game. This mini-game is pretty straightforward. Basically, you're looking for the heaviest pumpkin. It's really a game of trial and error. Try one pumpkin. If it's heavier, it'll be lower than the other. On the other end, keep adding pumpkins until you find one that's heavier. If you don't find one that's heavier, then you found the heaviest pumpkin. Keep trying until you've tried every pumpkin on each side. Once you're done, hand the pumpkin to Lucy and she'll tell you, perfect, that's the one. Now speak with Lucy. She'll call you a blockhead. She's so mean. Let's show her that we can get this pumpkin to her in one piece. Speak with Linus and he'll ask you to help him. Well, in Poptropica, we help everyone. So let's help Linus. This next minigame requires patience, skill, and a little bit of luck. Now, it's important to notice that you're going to be moving your pumpkin all the way to Lucy's house. Watch out for rabbits as they pop their heads out of the ground as they'll break your pumpkin. Also, do not let your pumpkin fall off a ledge. You'll notice that there are flags. Each flag that you reach is the next checkpoint, so that if your pumpkin does break, it'll move you back to the last flag that you reached. Once you reach Lucy, she'll congratulate you. Now that you've gotten the pumpkin to Lucy's house, inside you'll find Linus and Lucy. Linus will thank you for helping him and give you his trick-or-treat bag. Lucy then takes out a knife and begins carving the pumpkin. Silly Linus, she's not killing it, she's carving it. It's one of America's favorite Halloween pastimes. After you receive the bag and later that day, speak with Linus. He'll talk to you about the giant pumpkin. Oh, look, it's Charlie Brown again. They have a bit of a disagreement. How do you feel? Linus is right. This giant pumpkin sure does sound a lot like Santa Claus. Once they're done having their discussion, go outside. Now, once you're outside, move to the right and speak with Pigpen. Gross, he's so dirty. But it's Poptropica, so let's help him out. He needs a bag to gather all of his candy, so give him the bag that Linus just gave you. In return, he'll give you a lemon-flavored sucker. It just so happens that Linus's favorite sucker flavor is lemon. Go back inside and speak with Linus. In trade for the sucker, he'll give you the invitation to the Halloween party. After Linus leaves, make sure you grab the pen. You'll need it for the future. Now exit the house and move to the left. Once outside, make your way to the left, past the Flying Ace Cafe, and go to the left. Go to the left again, and keep moving to the left until you meet Charlie Brown next to Snoopy's doghouse. Charlie will ask for your help. He and Snoopy are trying to get the leaves into a pile. Now we enter a mini-game. Look, you get to be Snoopy. Snoopy will follow your arrow. If you click, Snoopy will blow. The goal of the game is to get 5 of the falling leaves from the tree to the leaf pile on the left side, without it touching the ground. The best way to do this is to simply follow the leaf with Snoopy, and every time the leaf gets close to Snoopy's head, blow. This might take a little while, as it is semi-difficult. Once you're finished, Charlie will thank you. No, thank you, Charlie Brown. Oh no, here comes Linus. He jumped into the leaves. Man, that's one of my favorite things to do. In Poptropica, anything's possible. Linus will tell you he's going to mail his letter to the Great Pumpkin. Follow him. Go back to the right to Linus's house. Go past his house to the mailbox, and you'll see Linus. Talk to him. Linus asks where he put his blanket. Oh no, he must have left the blanket in the leaves when he jumped in them. Back to the leaves. Click the leaf pile and use your mouse to blow away the leaves until you can find the blanket at the very bottom of the pile. Once you can see the blanket, click on it and it'll be in your inventory. Now back to Linus. Once you give Linus the blanket, he'll open up the mailbox and deliver his letter. Linus will ask you if you want to go see the Great Pumpkin. I don't know about you, but I'd rather go to the Halloween party. I love costumes. Now let's move back towards Snoopy's doghouse, and you'll find Lucy and Charlie setting up for some place kicks. Charlie Brown is no fool, and he's a little worried that Lucy will pull the ball out from under him right when he's about to kick it, like she always does. Lucy has an idea. Let's sign a contract. Contracts keep people from fooling us. So let's give Charlie Brown the pen, and so he can sign the contract. Now that they've got the contract signed, let's watch Charlie as he kicks the football. Oh no, Lucy pulled the ball again. Oh, she's right. It wasn't notarized, which means nobody witnessed the signature. Silly Charlie Brown. Always get a contract notarized. Once they get ready for Halloween party, pick up the football. Now move over to Snoopy. Snoopy's staring at something in the trees. Let's use that football. Oh, look, it's his World War I flying ace helmet. He'll put it on, and now we can play the World War I flying ace game. This minigame is fairly simple. All you have to do is dodge the Red Baron's machine gun and bomb fire. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da ba. Congratulations, you did it! Uh-oh, now we're behind enemy lines. Look, a spotlight. Hide! Move to the right, and keep moving to the right while hiding behind trenches, grass, haystacks, and anything else you can hide behind. Keep moving to the right till you get to a building. Jump over the building and move to the right. Whew. We survived. Look at that mask on the scarecrow. Jump up to it. Now put it on. You're ready for the Halloween party. Make your way over to the building on the right and knock on the door. Now that you're at the party, Pigpen will say, let's see if you can win all the party games. The first of our party games is a simple point and click. It's bobbing for apples. Click as the apples come up to take a bite out of them. When you have enough apples, you'll win the game. Silly Snoopy, sharing an apple with Lucy. Gross. Now it's time to carve a pumpkin with the back of Charlie Brown's head. Poor Charlie Brown. Remember, kids, don't do this at home to your brothers or sisters. They might get mad. Although bald heads do make for great canvases. Make your best jack-o'-lantern out of the back of Charlie Brown's head. Great, you've won! The next game we'll play is pin the face on the jack-o'-lantern. Watch the pumpkin face as it moves around. The lights will go out. Now, Put the pieces where you think they should go. I believe in you. You can do it. Great, you did it! The next game is a lot like Rock Band or Guitar Hero. It's pretty straightforward. When a note reaches the squares near the tops of the keys, press the key that lines up with that note. When Snoopy likes it, you win the game. Now we've done it! Now the party's over, it's time to trick or treat. But before we go trick or treating, let's go see if Linus wants to join us. Oh, it looks like Linus is going to stay here and wait for the Great Pumpkin. Looks like Sally's going to wait with him. Don't hold her hand, Linus. She doesn't like that. So let's go trick-or-treating. Now this is technically a mini-game. You'll capture candy until you've got a whole bag of candy. What a dentist nightmare. Be careful when you eat candy, kids. It gives you cavities if you don't brush your teeth. So brush your teeth every day. Once you get a full bag of candy, it's time to go back to Linus and Sally. It's back to the pumpkin patch. Give Sally the bag of candy and she'll congratulate you. What's that moving in the distance? Is that the Great Pumpkin? Huh? Oh, Snoopy, we thought you were the Great Pumpkin. Silly dog. Oh, now Sally's angry. There she goes. Poor Linus. We don't want him to stay out here all by himself. Let's wait for the Great Pumpkin with him. Lucy returns and gives you your medal. Congratulations, you did it! Man, we didn't get to see the Great Pumpkin. That's all right. You got a great medal. Well, that's how you beat Pumpkin Patch Island on Poptropica. I'm Ron Ogden. I'll see you next time.